got you. You know I got you. It's, sometimes things... Don't do that. For those to pee and everything. Sometimes things in life are scary. And, the next level, the things you have to do, you have to talk to this person, you have to meet that person, or there's this conversation that needs to be had. Sometimes the things that are going to get you to where you want to go are scary. When you're a kid, sometimes you don't even want to go to school, you don't want to leave the home, etc. But at the end of the day, that makes you stronger. And if you let those insecurities or those emotions dictate what you did, you could stay trapped forever. And sometimes people do, and it's just, I think we all do it to certain extents in various areas of our life. But you follow that path down the line, and that's a sad life. That's a dark life. But if you face the things you're afraid of, as long as you're not, it's not gonna. This guy's just getting so riled up. But as long as it's not like you face it and then you get traumatized. I don't like the analogy I'm giving here is that Moses is afraid. He's afraid to be in here. Now, if I brought him in and something bad happened to him every time, that would not be taking steps forward. But if I bring him in and, there's stuff that makes him a little intimidated, like just these guys doing this, stuff like that. But nothing bad happens. This is the way out. See the teeth? I'm here to make sure that he hears that, and he does hear that. Kona says okay, he backs up, so that's good. But Max this is Max's favorite place. This is Kona's favorite place. I think Moses knows I'm here for him, so he feels comfortable hanging out with me because he knows I want to protect him. But the really scary thing is if you let those fears, like, oh, I'm afraid to go outside today, so you don't go outside. You follow that 20 years down the line, and you look at that life. Oh man, that's a dark picture. That's a scary thing. Oh, he finally got his pee in. There we go. Okay. Luckily, I could just water it down. That's why I have to wash this whole place out. Clean the whole inside of the van every week or maybe every other week with water and a hose and everything. But yeah, I'm just thinking out loud about sometimes, because I think to myself, I'm like, Moses is intimidated to come in here, and I'm like, is this a good thing? Just want to think about it, think it through. Like, is this good? I want to make sure what I'm doing is good for all the dogs. And it leads me to thinking, and then saying what I just said, which is that the real darkness and the real bad thing is if you let those fears of going out into the unknown, going out into uncomfortable situations, if you let those control your actions and you stay in your comfort zone and you follow that, for down the line, and then you look at that whole picture, that is a dark thing. I think that's a much worse place than if you go out and face your fears. Sienna, one of the dogs, is going to come in soon. Sienna never wants to leave, always wants to stay on her comfy bed in the morning. Every time I drop her off, she's got the biggest smile, and I told you again. You're going to be happy you did. You're going to be happy you did, And it's just so much like us, and because I think about that with myself too, It's like, how many of the things that get you forward in life are things that you want to do? Most of the time, they're things that you don't want to do, but you end up being glad you did them. So that's what I think about when I think about, is this helpful, to Moses? And he's feeling better now. Sometimes when the dogs growl or something at each other, or there's a discrepancy or disagreement, it's just inherent. It makes Moses feel intimidated, but the only way out sometimes is through that, and then you get stronger. And then, you know, when you're a kid and all those problems seem so big, and then you go back and you see those same people and you're like, this was a big problem for me, or, you know, because you've grown and become stronger. So that's the way I think about it.